Hey guys, welcome back to the latest episode of Techlitical, the one-stop place for you guys to learn about technology, talk about communities and general college experiences, and hear about them from four different people. So today is a very special day. We're done with season 2 and this is our last episode. So let's just go ahead and take a small recap about about what we've discussed this season, all about communities. We had a great season where we had a lot of guests, and this whole season was about our experiences in colleges and our experiences about communities. We gave a general information about what communities are, what our experiences in communities were, and then we also talked about some of our experiences. And we had a lot of fun talking about the stories we all had together, and generally we had some amazing insights from some amazing people who joined us as guests. And all in all, it was a very wholesome and a laid back season in which you guys can all learn about communities and also figure out which one is the best for you. And taking no more of time, I think I would bring on Ayush, who I would like to learn more about from that, what he's done after college, what communities he's joined, what all he's been pursuing after college.
Hey guys, so even after college, I was very much into the whole concept of networking, learning new things, meeting new people, right? And for that, when I went for my internship and then in turn my job, I was very actively involved with this community called Null. It's a open security community. It's present in like all sorts of places. I think some international locations as well. But the community was very welcoming for even newfound people who have just started in the industry, and that is one really cool thing. And the fact that it has all sorts of people from all different walks of my field, infosec, right? So like people who have just started out till to people who have been in this industry for like years and decades for now. And the different kinds of talks that people present. Like I remember the last talk that really excited me was car hacking. And that was really cool and things like that. So I keep on coming across some such random stuff that it's super cool, and to be exposed to something like this for no extra effort than just being part of a community was really cool. And as part of my internship, I was also introduced to this community called Winja, which is essentially a community that promotes diversity in infosec. And I was able to create a few CTF challenges. For the ones who don't know, CTF is essentially let's say a level-based challenge where each challenge is based on some sort of security issue or vulnerability, and you have to exploit it to get a flag, essentially, which will get you points. So I wrote my first few CTF challenges with them. I was able to do that again a little while back, I think in Winjar 2020 as part of CoCon, and that was really cool. I now am a moderator on the Discord channel as well, so I've been promoted. All of this experience I've continued with all different communities for the sole reason of learning new and like meeting new people. Because in the scenario where you are especially when you're isolated, this is one of the ways that you can grow and find new people still. Because since there are no physical meetups, you can't really be like you go to a place and like you look at people and they come and talk to you. That's not going to happen. You have to actively get involved in some or the other way. And this is my way. So I chose to create CTF challenges, attend webinars, meetups, and help out whenever I can to meet new people and learn from them. So that's been my journey even after college with communities.
I can personally vouch for Ayush here. I think I have seen multiple of his tweets, and also me and Ayush are part of multiple groups in which we discuss stuff. And I saw a lot of messages from him. He was genuinely very excited to be part of communities, and also really excitedly shared that he's made a CTF. Go check it out. Give him feedback. I mean, he always had that community vibe around him, and I think he's really taken that a step forward out after college and joined a lot of communities. And with that, I think let me bring on Yaswant. He's also been part of a lot of communities in university time, and after that I think he joined a lot of communities and helped out with a lot of communities. He also went to a few places as speaker as well, so I think he'll have some interesting insights.
Hey guys, so as Samarth said, in college I was not in a few communities, and then mostly based on my Android interest, I was like looking for Android-based communities which we can join after college. I ended up in the sense I didn't end up being in a community as much, but then I get to interact with folks because I do attend their meetups and stuff. So if you guys are looking out for some Android communities, like the best ones out there in India, mostly people do work in Bangalore, so definitely first choice is Bangalore Droid. We have Amrit Sanjeev there and like a lot of great people there. Gandhar, who's from Project Android Tech Lead, he is also like he'll come to a lot of meetups and stuff from Bangalore Droid. So I'm just telling that you can meet a lot of people and you can get a lot of opportunity. Also, I learn a lot in that. And same goes for Bangalore Kotlin group. So BLR Kotlin. So they are also equally active in Android communities, like Android tech stuff. And nevertheless, GDG Bangalore and like GDG Bangalore is like general tech community, all Google Cloud and like Assistant and like AI and stuff will be there. But then their Android content is pretty solid. So if you can join Google GDG Bangalore, you do get a lot of attention. So it's helpful for you as well. And the last one, like I would like to mention, is like a kind of an honorable mention, is every year there used to be a DroidCon event happening. And since last year it started in India, it's usually for the like I guess for the past 5 years it didn't happen, and suddenly it started happening from last year, and then coronavirus came in, and this year it's doubtful whether it's happening or not. But then, so, although it's an event, they formed a community. Like they just opened a Slack group, and then surprisingly, like people are very active there and stuff. So they help out a lot of people. Like it's not a full-fledged community, but still people are quite active there, and you can find a lot of good people there. And talking about Slack, BLR Kotlin Slack is very helpful. Even their meetup, even when they post a new meetup, like anything over that, that becomes a place for you to find a new job opportunity. So BLR Droid and BLR Kotlin is like the first thing for Android enthusiasts to go check it out, like after college if you're really interested.
Yeah, I think I can completely relate with Yaswant on this, on having so many groups on Slack and Discord. I think previously on Slack and Discord, I did not even use it much, but due to this quarantine period, so many, even if I open up Slack or on Discord, I see so many icons on the left hand side. I'm just intrigued to open all of them and interact with people. So yeah, I think I completely relate to that. With that being said, I think I'll bring on Dhiraj, who's been part of a lot of communities and has also been part of communities as a mentor as well. And I think he would bring different angle on how he has gradually increased in his role from a community member to a mentor, and that would be a very, very important insight, I think.
Hello everyone, thanks Samarth. So I was a part of Aussie. So if you guys don't know about Aussie is the Australian open source software innovation and education. So they are the organizations for GSOC and Codin as Google Codin as well. So I was a part of, I was a community member there when I was in my college, and even I tried GSOC with them, but unfortunately they did not have as many seats that year, so I could not get through. But after that, they welcomed me as a mentor after I graduated. So now I'm mentoring students there, and they have some good projects. So anyone who wants to build projects which directly impact the people, like they have a project which is related to disaster management and stuffs like this. And these projects are actually being used by people. Their apps are live on Play Store. So you will get a great exposure to technologies, as well as you will be able to connect with industry leaders. Like from many companies, people are there who are mentors and who are also holding virtual meetups. So this will be very beneficial for anyone who joins. And one more community I am a part of is Hyperledger. So Hyperledger is actually a blockchain community, and it is collaborating with more than 250 member companies, like including the world's leaders in finance, banking, IoT, supply chain, manufacturing, and technology. And Hyperledger, the projects in Hyperledger, they are governed by Linux Foundation. So anyone who is interested in blockchain and wants to deliver enterprise level solutions and sell your idea to a big company, and you want to make some money, then Hyperledger is the community for it. So these are some of the communities that I joined, and one more community that I became a part recently in this COVID is GDG Calcutta. So currently I am attending their meetups, and I am just making a website for them for their event, which is upcoming event. So that was all from my side.
Yeah, I think this is something that is very interesting that has come up in this quarantine period, is that you don't have to be in the same city of the community anymore. You can connect to people across cities, and I think a lot of us have been doing that. Yaswant working in Gurgaon and then going back to his hometown in Tamil Nadu and still working with people in Bangalore, and Dhiraj also working in a different city and then interacting with people in GDG Calcutta. I think this is something that has really opened up a lot of options in communities. I think everybody's spoken, so I'll take the next part and talk about my community experiences after college. But I think one thing I've realized is that when you join a company, it kind of turns into your community only. It's a group of people you interact with. It's a group of people you like interacting with, and it's a group of people you have water cool conversations with. It's a very cliched line, but it's a very strong line in my life. I think water cooler conversations, like genuine conversations, having fun together, and I think companies have really grown into let's say matured or have hit their adolescence in terms of creating a friendly atmosphere for people. I remember seeing one of Ayush's tweets that every Friday he has like a draw my thing tournament with his company colleagues, and I think that's so wholesome. He has a lot of fun doing that. I play games with my college friends as well, and I also play games with my people who I work with, and that's one of the parts of being community as well. It's not only about learning. You get to spend time with people. You enjoy spending time with people, and in that process, since all of them are from like similar backgrounds and doing similar kind of stuff, and they understand you kind of get the opportunity to learn as well. And I think that's something I've realized, that a company in itself is also a community. Beyond that, I think I have worked with a couple of communities. I've been aggressively still part of the developer student club atmosphere in terms of being a mentor to a lot of upcoming DSE leads, and also being part of the alumni circle, wherein I've conducted an event and connected with a few Googlers here and there and given my feedback on the DSE program. I have also worked with GDG Bangalore and helping them conduct events, and just genuinely working with people and just getting the atmosphere of working together. And I could not ever give up that atmosphere in my life. That's one part of my life all throughout college that I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed being part of communities. I enjoyed talking to people and contributing with not the purpose of earning money or completing deadlines, and just contributing because I wanted to. And I think communities bring in that factor a lot. And I think that's my journey. I think I have been blessed that I have so many good friends around me, so many good communities around me, and I think you all can be blessed in that sense as well. Find communities around you, find people around you who are interested in similar stuff, and who are interested in doing similar stuff as you, and just even if it's just four of you who want to start a podcast, just like us, do it. I mean, it's fun time. You'll enjoy it. At the end, it's all about spending time together and learning while enjoying. With that said, I think this brings us to the end of this episode, in which we talk about communities and also give a little bit of sentimental feedback on what we have been doing throughout this quarantine period and after our college, and after joining our companies. And I think all throughout the season, we've talked a lot about communities, and I hope that's been useful to you. We will soon be back with season 3, which might be something very interesting, which might be based on the feedback we've gotten from you guys, and we're super excited to bring that. We thoroughly enjoyed all the sessions that we had with external guests, and I think we'll be taking that forward and doing a lot more sessions where people come in and talk about stuff. So if you have any suggestions, feel free to reach out to us on Instagram, Twitter, everywhere we're known as Techlitical. You can also check out our website at techlitical.com. And obviously, since you're listening to this podcast, you know about this, but we are available on all podcast applications and also on YouTube. Just search Techlitical, be it anywhere, be it Apple Podcast, be it Google Podcast, or even GeoSavan. Just search for Techlitical and share it with your friends. Thank you for tuning into season 2, and we hope to see you there in season 3. Thank you.